Ah, what's up, gamers? We're here in playoffs for the YCL. It is quarterfinals. We got a first round bye because of how the regular season went. We're going up against Hollow Kid and his LA Lucarios. And this past week was Thanksgiving week, so I don't think either of us prepped a whole lot, which is unfortunate. Wish we could give you more prep and everything, but he's got a really scary team, and I'm bringing some weird sets. I expect Helios, Tapu Fini, Dragonite, Caesar, Umbreon, Vileplume, but he can really bring whatever he wants. Besides maybe like the Machoke, I don't think that's coming. He did bring the Victini and Sandaconda, but no Caesar, so our this thing is better, and no Vileplume. So Urshifu looks nicer. I do want to get Webs up. His Defogger is Dragonite and Fini. And if either of those have defog, I think I'm happy because it means they're not as likely to be set up, which is really important, especially for our Corviknight. The Corviknight is threatened by Victini and Helios mostly, but it can really set up on the other Pokemon and the Fini. It can set up on Umbreon, Dragonite, and Sandaconda pretty well. Our Arcanine is a lot less useful since he didn't bring Caesar, but it's still a decent switch into like Victini if it's physical, and Heliolisk, but we are physically defensive, so it's not perfect. It's also nice for Dragonite just to get Intimidates down. I do want to keep Ribombee alive. What about his only... He didn't bring Type Null. That's nice. I was worried about that because I didn't bring a whole lot for it. Umbreon can't really touch Urshifu, so every time we can get that the Umbreon to come in, then we can fire off a big hit with Urshifu, which is nice. But yeah, I do want to get my Webs up early. He might lead Rocks, and fortunately I did bring Boots on our Arcanine because I was worried about Sandaconda. Okay, this thing comes in. That's fine. We can find out if it's Scarf right here. I'm going to set up Sticky Webs. Okay, it is Scarf. That's good to know. So we already know where his Scarfer is, which is huge. Because I wasn't sure if Fini would be, Helios could be. So it's really nice to know that that's his Scarfer. He just goes straight into Dragonite, which is interesting. I'm going to U-turn out. We'll break its multi-scale. We can intimidate it with Arcanine. He could defog here. That's fine. We will see if he's inner focus or multi-scale. I don't know how much that damage was. But if we are able to intimidate him, then he's multi-scale. If he sets up, we will lose. If he defogs, we can teleport. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm just going to teleport out. I expect the Fini to come in probably. But we still have our Sash intact, so that's not a big deal. We have Will-O-Wisp for the Dragonite specifically. Okay, he just Earthquakes. That's fine. Jeez, is that a crit? That's got to be a crit. Come on. We go into Ribombee and Moonblast. I think that's pretty safe since he didn't bring any resist besides the Victini. Oh, I forgot we did lose our Scarf. That's annoying. We could set up now, but that's not a good idea. I want to go into this, actually. Is that too early? It probably is. I think Moonblast is pretty free. Victini can switch in if it wants to, but that's about it. We can also U-turn here. I think that's okay. What do we Morning Sun on now? It's going to have to be like the Umbreon. I think that's the only thing that we outspeed. Because Sandaconda we don't want to. I do want to... Actually, I might just Sticky Web. Is that a bad idea? That's a pretty bad idea. He might do a Wing Beat. That's a possibility here. I think I do U-turn. The crit was very bad. Okay, yeah, he stays in. He's just going to do a wing beat. So we go into Corviknight. He is still -1, which is nice. Yeah. Unfortunately, we aren't U-turn on this, but I think it's okay. I'm going to hard switch out into this because either Victini or Heliolisk probably comes in. He's been really willing to just stay in. He could go for like a Fire Punch. He's still at -1 though. Yeah, he switches out. Okay, perfect. So here we can either Volt Switch or Scald if we expect the Sandaconda to come in. But Corviknight can always come in on the Sandaconda, so that's not the worst case scenario. Do we just Volt Switch here? I think we do. Okay, perfect. Urshifu comes in. And we're just going to Wicked Blow. Actually, I do want to heal up the Arcanine now that I think about it. Because getting health back on this thing is really nice. He can't Toxic us. He can Wish, but nothing's low on his team, so he doesn't really need to. And this is our best chance to Morning Sun. Okay, this has leftovers. Good to know. Sandaconda comes in, which is annoying because you can get rocks up, but Corviknight's again free to go into. I could also go into this and just set up webs, but I think I'd rather save it because Corviknight is so safe. He can paralyze us if he goes for Glare, but that's really risky with the terrain up. So I expect rocks, which is bad for Rubombi, I will say. Yeah. That's annoying, but we can force him to default with Rubombi. Do I go straight into it here? I don't really like that, because we do take rocks damage. And I don't know what he switches into here. If he goes Feeny again. Because he can also go Heliolisk or Victini pretty safely. I think I'm going to go into this. That seems way too risky, actually. I think this is the safe play. Okay, yeah. And I am just going to Volt Switch on this thing. He can have Energy Ball, but it's not doing anything to us for Assault Vest. Scald is also pretty safe here, but I'd rather switch out. Yeah. That did a chunk. That's not great. Okay. We know this thing isn't Scarf, so I could get my webs down here, but we probably die to a Volt Switch. I don't have a good answer to this thing. I could Mud Shot. That's always an option. We take a Dark Pulse because we're Colbur, but I'd rather not. Yeah, actually, I think I will do this. We know he's not Scarfed. Yeah, he probably Dark Pulses us here, but we 2-hit KO, and we live a Dark Pulse. Oh, okay. That's annoying. We could have subbed if we had it, or taunted. Taunt would have been really nice there, actually. But getting damage on this is really nice as well. I do think he switches out here into the Umbreon. So it's a choice between Will-O-Wisp or Taunt. And I think I want to negate the leftovers. Synchronize won't affect us because we're toxic. I don't think it's worth revealing Taunt right now because we are taking Toxic Chip and I don't want to deal with that. He could put Taunt Pass, which is annoying, but that's about it. The other option is to go for Webs now. But again, Urshifu is really free. Webs are really nice though. Foul play, perfect. Yeah, this thing can't touch our Urshifu. I just didn't want him switching out there. And I'm gonna Sticky Web. He probably goes into Victini here if I had to guess. Yeah. If I had Stun Spore, I probably would have gone for it there, but Sticky Webs are still nice. I expect him to go for the U-turn, so I think we just Bug Buzz, honestly. I don't think I have anything better to do. Oh, I've used a ton of time. I need to hurry up. Oh, be creative. Okay. Well, that means we outspeed him with Urshifu. We can just go for a Wicked Blow. Oh wait, no, we don't outspeed him because he's Scarfed. But does he know that? I want to teleport out. Urshifu is absolutely our win con here. No, don't DC, don't DC. Come on. The crit's gonna be okay. Okay. Urshifu can absolutely do this if we keep webs up. I think that's the main thing. I think we scare him out with a threat of an Ice Punch on Urshifu. And he has to be bulky to take a Wicked Blow. He could go for the dual Wing Beat, but I think that's a very brave move for him to go for. And we should take it. And Ice Punch is such a threat that he would just lose his Dragonite immediately. He stayed in. He's crazy. I understand why, but it's unfortunate. He does just go for the Defog. That's nice. Because at least rocks are gone on our side. He can set him back up, of course, but we take care of this thing at least. Or something that comes in. Feeny probably comes in here. It's the only thing that takes this. Sandaconda, that makes sense too. I expect this to be Rocky Helmet, but we are protective pads. Hopefully this does 50%. I think it does just a little bit under. Yeah. So I want to U-turn out. He's just going to go for rocks again, I expect, but it's not worth the risk. I'm very tempted to go into Spectre here, but Corviknight again is so free. The Victini is physical, which means if we do get enough bulk ups off, we can take it, but that's very unlikely. Body press, okay. So it's a nice thing we didn't stay in. I really wish I had a U-turn set right now because he did bring the Victini, but that's fine. Here I want to go Lantern, I guess. The problem is we don't have webs up anymore. The nice thing is we do have Sucker Punch, and that kills the Heliolisk and the Victini, most likely. Okay, this gives me a Scald at least. He's probably Shed Skin, so we need that to not activate. It activates, very cool. We're behind, so I think we have to play aggressive here. He probably Earthquakes, but I think the Corviknight's so obvious that he might not. And with the rocks up, Lantern isn't as good. Feeny's the biggest problem for us right now, by far. Because we don't have Poison move for it. He does just Earthquake. That's awful for us. Yeah, this game's over. There's no chance. We have to just try to bulk up for days, I guess. Yeah, this is over unless he decides to just give us this. Wait, rocks weren't up? I totally forgot about that. That was a bad play by me. I completely forgot. But we are going to get a couple bulk ups off. We know he's Scarf on the Victini, so that won't be too offensive. If he goes into Heliolisk here, good on him. He does. If we had Body Press, I really should have Body Pressed there. Because our Lantern's dead, so we can't even switch into that. But this thing's bulkier, so it should do like 60% to us. And hopefully we can set up on the thing again later, Sandaconda. Okay. I probably should have seen that coming and roosted. But it happens. Man, I'm not playing this well. Oh, he went back into this. Okay. That's totally fine. He's probably Rocky Helmet. Yeah, but we just roost. He can Earthquake, I guess, but that's so risky. And we're bulked up, so it's not even that big of an issue. He does. But yeah, we just roost here for sure. Feeny comes in, that's kind of more of what I expected. If this thing's Calm Mind, he just wins. But I think we have to try and go for the game here because we can't kill the Feeny now because I let the Lantern go down. If we can get up to +6, then we can possibly kill this thing. We are max Spadef, which is helpful. Ice Beam, okay. That shouldn't do too much. Yeah. I'm gonna roost here. And now the Corviknight's actually getting scary for him. We do need to keep hurrying up because we're way behind on timer. This thing might be Specs, honestly. He's used 6 Ice Beams because we're pressure. He's going for freezes right now, which is very annoying. He already crit my Arcanine after it had been Intimidate dropped. Okay. Helios comes in here? Yeah. So he's revealed Toxic and Volt Switch. I do think Body Press is still the move, although Power Trip is probably better. I don't want to reveal Power Trip yet. If he goes to Victini, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, he keeps going into this thing. That's totally fine. I don't know why he keeps going into Sandaconda on this. Because it just gives us a chance to roost. A Specs Feeny is scary for us, because if it goes for a water move, it's actually going to do damage. I think I have to roost again, just in case he Volt Switches. Yeah. Cool. This gives us another bulk up. Because we do need to be +6 to have a chance of Okoing the Feeney. We're at +4 right now. Rest, that's fine. Let me get to +6. I'm happy with that. Now between Feeney and Heliolisk and Victini, he should be able to knock this thing out, mainly the Feeney-Heliolisk combo. But if not, then that's like if he's just Volt Switch on the Heliolisk, then we have a shot. I'm just going to body press. He should know that I'm not going to have to bulk up anymore, and he should stay in. Okay, he could be sagging off Dragonite maybe? Yeah. But I am at full health. So something else should go down. At minimum. If Helios comes in, I'm just going to Roost, because I have a feeling he doesn't have... Okay, this thing comes in. I'm going to Roost on this as well. And my logic is if he's V-Create, then the second one will do less. Or I'll be able to outspeed him. Will-O-Wisp. Oh, that's annoying. But he's Scarfed into it, so I can freely Power Trip here. If I go for Power Trip there, we would be in a good position. It does over half, which is nice. The burn is very annoying though. I don't think I should Roost here because he's going to rest, but I clicked it. I have to hurry. He is faster, so it isn't that bad. And like we should pick up at least one more KO here. I'm gonna go for body press because I expect him to stay in here, yeah. Oh, that does nothing. I have to go for the power trip. That was a bad play then. I'm gonna Roost here, and then Power Trip this thing twice after it rests. I have to keep clicking moves really fast, too. Yep, that's what we expected. Rest does only have 8 PP against this thing because of pressure. But yeah, we just go for Power Trip twice and Hope he stays asleep. And Feeney's the one thing we need to chip. He doesn't get a shed skin, so we can take this thing out. And hopefully we're out of range of Feeney. The other problem is our Urshifu doesn't outspeed the Feeney if he's max speed. The nice thing is Urshifu just got scarier. I think Volt Switch kills us here, but I don't remember. It doesn't. Okay. I'll take that because I can roost again on it probably. Because it's physical. I expect Helios to come in here, but it's not worth going for the body press or the power trip. We're down to 6 more roosts after this. Okay, he does V-Create. I have no idea how much this does to us simple plus 6. Okay. I'm gonna roost again because it's still faster than us. And Victini isn't the Pokemon that we really are worried about. He's also used 3 of his 8. He switches out. Great. Umbreon. Okay. I have no idea how much body press does to this thing. But hopefully it's more than 50. Well, it's going to need to be a lot if he's Protect, Wish. We might as well see. If this goes down, Spectre looks really good too, besides the Victini. Yeah, that's to be expected. But we're pressured, so if we just spam like bulk up at the right times, then we might be able to stall this thing out of Wish Protect. And also, I feel like Body Press should do a decent amount. Probably not enough, but maybe. Oh, that's a lot. Any foul plays. Okay, that's totally fine. Because now we can take out this thing without taking a whole lot of damage. He can Wish here and pass it off. Actually, no, we're faster. So he can't even do that. He can Protect if he wants to, but it's just a Body Press PP, which isn't the biggest issue. But getting rid of Umbreon's great. Because that opens up our Spectre to click Shadow Ball in front of the Feeney. Yeah, whatever. Because I'm very certain that it's like a Specs Feeney, since it was spamming Ice Beam against our Corviknight. I'm still clicking moves quickly because we're still behind on time. And after this is gone, it's Heliolisk, Victini, and oh, okay, Feeny. Go into Feeny. Okay, I'll take the damage on this thing. Because if we can knock this thing out, then Urshifu might be able to clean up. I don't know if a Sucker Punch KOs the Victini. But like, I'm just gonna Power Trip here. He can't even freeze me now, which is nice. And I can Roost here. I might as well. Sucker Punch doesn't quite KO, but after a little bit of chip it does. Guaranteed. But it also can KO. But like, Feeny's the biggest threat right now. As long as we can do a little bit of damage to the Victini. I'm gonna use another Roost here. He's also used this almost out. This thing's almost out of Ice Beam PP. So I could stall it out, but that's probably not the best play. I think it's better to kill it here. That had to have been a Specs Feed, but it's gone. So now it's just Victini, Heliolisk, and Umbreon. We should get another KO here. By clicking Power Trip, because Heliolisk won't kill us. And okay, yeah, I'm going for the Roost again. Because I'd rather hit the Victini or the Umbreon. We can still lose to the Heliolisk because that is toxic, but between the horse and Urshifu, it's going to be tough for him to take that out. Okay, U-turn's fine. Because we might live another Volt Switch. I'm not sure. It's going to be close. Oh wait, but he can't go into that because he dies. So that's actually great for us. Because we take out the Heliolisk here, or the... Yeah, we took out the Heliolisk, and we probably still live another V-Create. So that might win it for us, actually. If we live another V-Create. Because then we can Power Trick, we can Sucker Punch, Close Combat, Sucker Punch. And it looks like we're going to get the... We were in such a bad spot for all of this game, too. But yeah, we Power Trick. Spectre outspeeds this thing now, too. If it KOs. And it doesn't. And that should take out the Victini. And we'll probably take out the Umbreon with Body Press. And it was a very dumb way to win the match, but I think Corviknight's going to get the 6-0. And that's why I wanted to bring this set specifically, because I didn't think he'd prep for it at all. Because I haven't brought this Quarterfinals at all this season. But yeah, this thing's not beating the Urshiko at this point, even if somehow it is able to win this, but I think we have speed if I remember correctly. But yeah, we win the quarterfinals match against HoloKid in one of the dumbest possible ways. But that means we move on and we face the winner of Sven and Rory, the Dundee Darmanitans and the 3 Electrons. So good game to HoloKid. He was outplaying me for the first until Corviknight set up. And you know what? We take those, is what the kids would say. But I guess I'll see you back here next week for semifinals. Bye, y'all.